So much disruption in the automotive world right now. So much disruption in the automotive world right now with car sharing, sustainability over EVs, autonomous vehicles, modular vehicles. It is so much happening. It's hard to actually keep up. Here's a quick snapshot of what we got going on today. Hyundai, they go massively into EV and AV. BMW sees only one way to go. Sweden with a new startup that's entering the UK market. There's an e-Beetle. Quick look at sustainability. Renault takes a look at going large in the EV sector. Car sharing, it's happening. AV study, and Toyota is launching an autonomous vehicle. See you in a second. So Hyundai does not intend to be left behind in the overall electric vehicle race, high stakes race. They have put in or plans to invest 41 trillion won, aka $35 billion, into future mobility technology by 2025. Massive pledge, puts them really much on a par with VW, who's spending around about 30 billion euros, $34 billion over the next 5 years. Hyundai said Tuesday last it plans to release 23 kinds of electric vehicles by 2025, which would make up roughly half of its overall portfolio. Amazing. The shift to producing autonomous vehicles is very much at the forefront of BMW's mind. However, profitability is also, given the cost of producing EVs, BMW are very much going in high end of the market where they see the greatest margins to be produced from the existing range and transferring those over to electric vehicles. So that means that they're going to be looking at 145,000 7 Series sedans, 8 Series sports cars, M8 performance coupes, a i8 plug-in hybrid sports car, and the X7 SUV. That startup in Sweden, first electric vehicle from Sweden's startup Unity, will cost just over £15,000 when it goes on sale in the UK next year, 2020. The UK built car, which was developed through a series of crowdfunding efforts, is powered by a lawnmower engine, a 67 brake horsepower lawnmower engine, electric motor, and offers a range of 186 miles from its 24 kilowatt battery, with an entry-level 12 kilowatt model promising 93 miles. Both batteries can take up to 50 kilowatts fast charging, which basically means you can go from 20 to 80% in 17 minutes. Not bad. Cup of hot coffee. VW continues to invest in EV. They're now moving into kind of the classic car. The newest icon to get more eco-friendly treatment is the VW Beetle, which has been electrified by Volkswagen Group components in collaboration with E-Classics. The converted e-Beetle has an electric engine, 1-speed gearbox, and battery based on the E-Up, VW's all-electric car. By combining old and new, the VW Beetle is getting a contemporary upgrade while still retaining its vintage feel. So, read the latest Fitch report, really interesting on the kind of sustainability in the EV marketplace. I've put a link above, take a look at it. It's quite interesting in so much that it really starts to look at the sustainability of electric vehicles, which is very much flavor right now and everybody's piling into it. But it starts looking at the real cost of build, the fact that it is continued and it needs to be even more so subsidized by local governments. Charging infrastructure that is therefore is needed because you've got that ownership worry that when you're driving along, am I going to run out of charge and of juice? So it means you've got to sell more to put more infrastructure in. So it's kind of a repeating circle. Supplies of lithium and cobalt, much in demand. I think lithium's kind of got 2,000 years, not a problem. Cobalt might only be 43 years if it continues to really move at scale. So got to kind of figure that one out. And then true sustainability over well to wheel and even cradle to grave assessments that are starting to be considered. Because yes, it is environmentally friendly if you just take that snapshot of gas versus electric, but when you think about the main power stations that are putting into it as well. Anyway, you get it. So take a look at the link, worth a look. Keeping up the idea of sustainability, if the UK keeps up its commitment for zero carbon by 2050, the government will see a whopping £28 billion loss paid by motorists driving traditional gasoline and diesel-powered vehicles. Fuel duties on petrol-powered vehicles make up almost 4% of total government receipts. The government may need to take a new approach to taxing motorists as all-electric and plug-in hybrid vehicles become the norm, the study advises. On top of that, the government faces other hits on tax revenue. UK will be seeing a drop of about £20 billion a year from government's new policy of freezing tax duties to help people struggling with the cost of living, the IFS study said. There's also concern that another £1 billion could be lost if Prime Minister Boris Johnson follows through on his commitment to cut duties by 2p per litre of fuel as well. So, all hotted up. So apparently Renault are considering a new electric vehicle bigger than the best-selling Zoe that could compete with the likes of Tesla's Model 3 and Volkswagen's AG's ID3. The car may be produced on a common platform with Nissan, the third alliance partner Mitsubishi Motors, according to Emmanuel Bouvier, commercial director. We're working on developing the range of our lineup so as to cover all segments with electric cars, said Bouvier. It's too early to say that we'll be in competition with Tesla head on, but we're obviously planning to cover a larger share of the market. Watch this space. A new car sharing smart parking solution is to be targeted at large fleets under a partnership between LiftShare and Appway. The type will bring new technology solutions integrating LiftShare's car sharing scheme, creating the saving of 700 clients over £20 million per year in parking costs with Appway's smart parking solution. The integration between LiftShare and Appway provides full visibility of bay usage for companies and enables real-time management of car sharing only spaces with verified LiftShare using pairing with sensors in each bay. The result will enable fleets to supercharge adoption of car sharing through greater visibility and real-time availability parking bays and by allocating premium parking spaces like those nearest to the office exclusively for the use of LiftShare. A recent report by ANSYS said that 7 out of 10 people believe autonomous cars will drive better than human beings. Hallelujah on that one. The complete ANSYS Global Autonomous Vehicle report uncovers varying consumer attitudes in autonomous vehicles. So, ANSYS commissioned the survey to gauge global consumer perception of AVs and better understand expectations for the future of travel. In June, ANSYS unveiled a snapshot from the study of public attitudes towards autonomous aircraft. The release of the Global Autonomous Vehicles Report provides a detailed analysis of public perceptions, and the report confirms consumers have high expectations for autonomous capabilities and that consumers are comfortable with the idea of riding in autonomous cars and aircraft in their lifetime. Highlights include consumer faith. 71% of global respondents believe autonomous cars are better at driving than humans or will surpass human capabilities within 10 years. Next, readiness to ride. 77% of global respondents believe it will be comfortable riding in an autonomous car at some point during their lifetime. Young adopters, 87% of 18 to 24 and 88% of 25 to 34-year-old respondents reporting feeling comfortable with autonomous cars in their lifetime, while 43% of age 65 and over said they would never ride in an autonomous car. Toyota has unveiled the new LQ. It is there to provide an emotional bond between car and human. So the LQ has level 4 automated driving and an integrated AI assistant. The AI assistant is called Yui and is designed to learn from the driver and deliver a personalized mobility experience. Toyota says that LQ follows a core development theme of learn, grow, love. Toyota says that Yui will learn and respond to individual preferences and needs of the driver. Exciting. Sounds pretty cool to me. That's it. 4IR Automotive News, Tesla, tomorrow, and a bit more as well. So that's it. Have a great day. See you same time next week.